Anna-Flora, Colmor, JEPSEN. One of my favorite performances from this short program came from this 17-year-old.
Skating to Piano Concerto number 2 by Rachmaninoff. There are very, very few skaters, particularly in juniors, that care that much about the performance. That was bone-chilling. Okay, lots of mistakes, lots of frustrations. You know, just ignore that for a second. That's the sport part. We'll talk about it because it's real. There's mistakes there. But the sensitivity, that opening breath right off the top of the program, that lean into the toe run in the middle of the program, and that care of everything. That's more important to her at this moment, and she's able to do it. Watch right here, this opening breath. But the jump, she hasn't figured out how to focus on that very briefly to get the jump done and then go back to performance. It's all performance. There's that breath right there. just taking the time. And she feels it, absolutely feels it, absolutely authentic.
And there was a contemporary style to her short program with the Adele music, this Rachmaninoff piece, so classical and yet just such a sensitivity. And that's, you know, the judging criteria says musical sensitivity and timing, and that was abundant. And it'll be interesting to see now how the judges reward this in the program component scores as we look now to see the early triple toe, which suggested a little bit of nervousness and stepping out of that jump. Good quality on some of the triples that she did do. Lesser difficulty on these triples, but here, skating skill with the flow and the glide across the ice evident. But just for me, and for you, I'm sure too, Ted, the composition, excellent. With the mistakes made, the judging criteria now is very clear that if there are major errors, the components can't be.
No, they can't be.
Too high.
It's going to affect the components. But, you know, take away the scoring for a second and just look at the skills.
Yeah.
And not about the scoring. This young woman is rich
Absolutely.
in performance skills.
Absolutely. And that was more like a piece of art. And obviously now you can see in the kiss and cry now the reaction to the frustration. I'm not quite sure on her biography, Leonora Colmor JEPSEN is listed as both coach and choreographer, and I assume that's perhaps her mother, but she's seeing the frustration of the elements that were not successful, but we're seeing somebody who has a maturity in delivery of art rather than sport.
Well,
just,
you know, watch out if she puts it all together.
Yes.
You know, and the jumps too have got to flow out a little bit more because they're really tight corners, so they don't carry a lot of flow through them. And but she's powerful enough and it's a good technique. If she puts this all together and then absorbs herself in the performance and is able to separate from the sport at the moment that she needs it into the art at the moment that she needs it, it's going to be outstanding. It already is, even with the mistakes. 65.01, of course, that's reflective of the sport part. The mistakes that were made, that's 9th in the free program. With a total competition score of 105.50, that's 5th overall at the moment. Wonderful skater. Got some work to do on the technical elements, but it's all inside of her.
We definitely appreciate you.